Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. It's early morning and there's a lot of projects going on around the Travis P11 home. If you know me, you know that we did a little deck project and a shed last summer. And something that we decided to work on was just a very simple, easy to build cinder block and post fence. We just want to put a simple fence up between our yard and our neighbor's yard so that we could basically keep the dogs in. And so we decided to go to the local Menards. And we were looking at different kinds of beams and posts and wood options and stuff like that. And while we were there, we stumbled upon AC2 4" by 4" by 8" #1 Critical Structure Cedar Tone Premium Pressure Treated Timber. Model number 1116238. Right now, Menards, they retail for about $19.49. And this is one of those times where I'm actually not going to give a favorable review for something. As you guys know, I don't like to review products that waste my time, that waste my money, that suck, more or less, right? And so we went ahead in October and placed an order for these this premium pressure treated timber, these beams. The idea is that you simply lay them between the openings on cinder blocks. We paint the cinder blocks. And I'm going to show you some footage here and you can see what it looks like. And apologies for the construction zone mess. We've got a deck we're going to be rebuilding, and we've got out back we're still working on some landscaping and stuff. So it's kind of a mess, but it's going to be beautiful when it's done. But anyway, back to the fence. And so anyway, in October, we took delivery of these beams. And in January, we had a nice day. We decided just to go ahead and paint and put the beams out. It was one of those weird days in Nebraska where it's like 55, 65 degrees on a Saturday, right? And so we decided to go and put those out. And so we went ahead and painted the cinder blocks, got them all laid out, got the beams put in place. Okay, so, you know, January, February, March, April goes by. And we noticed that the beams were starting to warp. They were starting to sag, they were starting to twist, they were starting to crack open and split. And as I read the description of these beams, that's what they're not supposed to do. One of the reasons why we bought these beams is because they are basically supposed to be set for like heavy construction use. They meet category UC4B heavy duty. They say that they are building code compliant. They are designed to resist weathering for up to 3 years. They can be completely submerged if necessary. It says here that they have the highest level of preservative and a factory applied water repellent to ensure your project will last longer. Well, unfortunately, just 3 years of Nebraska weather going from freezing temperatures to 85, 90 degrees and humidity caused these beams to not survive the spring, essentially. And so, first of all, shout out to Menards, store director and managers working with these people on getting a refund on these beams and posts and a pickup to get them delivered back. They're awesome about it. In fact, they just got picked up this morning. They're going back and I'm going to get a refund for essentially what we bought. And we're just going to put that towards a different type of fence, maybe a chain link fence or vinyl fence, whatever, right? So again, this is not a Menards issue. This is the AC2, and you'll see the brand eventually show up in the footage of these particular beams. And I'm telling you this, and I'm making this video because we already have warping and splitting and cracking opening, and it's only springtime. Imagine what's going to happen when water gets in there in the fall and it freezes. It's just going to bust open. So if you're looking at spending thousands of dollars and you've got a big project coming up, you might want to be kind of careful with your selection of lumber, your brands, the claims form, and so on. Unfortunately, I didn't really see any reviews for these beams. I don't know if Menards puts reviews for their products on their website. I'm not 100% sure. But so with these these timbers that we bought, as you can see in the footage here, and I'm going to kind of clip over to some of the footage, you can see how much they were warping. You can see how much they were splitting open, the cracks in them. Again, I'll show you the label so you can see the brand and see exactly what we bought. We were very disappointed, and at almost $20 a piece nowadays, we were hoping for much higher quality of wood. So I want you guys to chime in after this video. Let me know what your experiences are with the modern wood that you're buying from lumber yards. Are you noticing a lack of quality and so on? I'm also going to do a video on the composite deck that we built out back, and that's still a project under construction. It's almost done. But I want to talk about the issues we ran into with the composite boards that we bought also. And that wasn't really a quality control issue. It was more of a cut issue and so on. But anyway, that's something for a little bit different time. So if you check out the video footage there, as I'm walking along the fence line, you can notice the sagging, and I'm also going to show you the splitting that's going on. So let me go ahead and play some of that footage and show you what the pile looks like. So this is not trick photography. You can see that we can't even stack these things flat if we wanted to. They're kind of curving right here. These are some of the worst ones right here. See all the way down here? Like teeter-totter. They're supposed to be completely flat. And we can't even, again, stack them flat. You can see the gaps between them, and that's not trick photography. I mean, I'm literally trying to do end to end, and you can see. Okay, so we're back, and I showed you what it looks like. So the problem I even ran into is to return them. They were so warped and twisted, at least half of the boards that actually got sat out, that I couldn't even basically stack a pile for them to be picked up. We had to basically stack them on the forklift this morning so the operator could get the bands around them, because they were so janky and arched and warped they wouldn't even sit together. So am I disappointed? I am. And I do have an anonymous source that says that, you know, you want to watch out, because a lot of the beams that are coming out that you're seeing these days have these defects coming right out from the stores, coming out from the factories. So be very, very critical when you select your wood that you purchase. If you could even see it in person and inspect it before you buy it, I'd recommend you do that. And maybe that's just maybe a big box store issue, or maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's a wood quality issue or what the deal is. But anyway, so as you watch that video footage, it's something I just want to tell you guys about. Again, we're pretty disappointed in the end with what happened for the amount of money we spent on them. But again, it's one of those times where I don't give a unfavorable review that often, but it does happen. And so I just want to share that with you, especially if you're going to buy a couple $1,000s worth and you're going to do a deck. What really scares me, and I'm not trying to like be a fear monger, and I'm not trying to like clickbait here, but you start putting weight on those structures and these things are splitting and warping without any weight on them. That's a little bit scary. I would hate to see a deck collapse or see a dock have problems or break apart with people on it. You know, these are designed to be used for, you know, heavy construction. And so anyway, that was just something I kind of wanted to get the word out about. That kind of concerns me because of what you can see about them. But anyway, we decided to go a different route with those particular AC2 timbers. I can't speak for any other type of line that company makes. I can't speak about any other type of treatment that they sell for those that you purchase from the store. That's one of those things where it's just, I don't know if it's that particular line that's having issues. But do check it out if you guys are buying, you know, that particular brand. But anyway, guys, this is Travis P11. I want to thank you guys for watching. Guys, make sure you check out my B channel, which is called Taste of Nebraska, which is basically a travel channel now, and it's going to show you all the cool, neat things that you can do around Nebraska. You can follow Gun Bunny P11 and my travels, our travels, as we go across the state and show you different restaurants and vineyards and bike trails and cool places to check out and parks and all kinds of travel-related content. There still might be the occasional technology video on that channel, and there still might be the occasional coffee review on that channel, but that stuff's going to kind of be shifted over to the Travis P11 channel primarily. That's where you're going to see that kind of content coming up. I still have a lot of firearms content coming your way too, a lot of cool Pro 2A content coming your way, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We're just kind of mixing it up a little bit as I've gotten busy with all sorts of grown-up responsibilities, and that's what we're tackling. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get over there and subscribe to the B channel, Taste of Nebraska. Go back and check out some of our videos, and we'll slowly transition all the traveling, camping, outdoorsy video stuff over to that channel as time goes on. So in the meantime, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will talk to you soon. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.